There are those types of animes that everyone's talking about. So one of two things could happen. One, if you're in a big anime community, you'll be spoiled pretty easy and you won't want to watch it. Two, they'll overhype you saying it's the best thing ever, and then when you actually watch it, it won't be as good as everyone's saying it is. This has happened before, like in the show that was aired last year called Sword Art Online. It was hyped, it was really good, and for the first 3 episodes at least, and then it just went downhill straight away. So, having that said, let's find out if this will happen again in Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan. The year is 845, and the humans have encountered a new race called Titans. They've hunted the humans so much that they've had to build a 50-meter high wall, and until like a giant Titan comes and destroys that wall and lets all hell break loose, letting hundreds of Titans wreak havoc onto the village near the wall, and killing Eren, our main protagonist's mother. And he vows to kill all Titans and spends 3 years trying to kill all those Titans. And that's when I'm going to leave it there, because that's going to go into spoiler territory if I go on. But I will tell you this: given the last minute and a half of an episode, it will piss you off. These guys love cliffhangers. They will either let your main characters either going to kick ass and chew bubblegum, or a character's just died and you're wondering what the hell's going to happen there. Speaking of characters, I hope you don't like getting attached, because you're not going to like this because the kill count is so high. Characters is a hard subject to talk about, like I said. The kill count is so high on this one. So I'm just going to talk about the 3 main characters. Let's start with Eren. The only thing that he really thinks about is just killing Titans and being free from like the walls and stuff. But in the end, he actually starts to care about his teammates, not just killing Titans. Armin is the coward of the group, just because, you know, none of the other characters aren't allowed to be a coward. But he does give that sort of what you would do in that situation. Like, think about it: if you were in the in this dimension thing, story, you would be crapping your pants on trying to fight these things. That's what Armin's doing most of the time. But he is also the brains around all the fights. Amy Carson is one of the awesomest characters in my opinion. She can take down 10 Titans without a scratch. She is that awesome. This anime was done by Studio Whip, and you look at this and it looks bloody amazing. They did a pretty good job. I mean, the scenes with the 3D maneuver gear, which is what they used to fling around, it looked bloody awesome. Usually other animation studios, they would film it like very far away or something, like, you know, full Titan here and have a little person flying around cutting shit off. But this one, they put you like on the shoulder of the soldier/Titan who are fighting. And that's just the action scenes. The other animation is still great with thicknesses of black lines that just are part of the characters from the background. And they do some pretty hilarious faces for the Titans. Like, we had a Kawaii Titan and a Santa Titan. There is only one word for the soundtrack of Attack on Titan. That word is epic. Every song fits the scene perfectly. As I mentioned in the last review, I love choirs and songs. It ups the epicness. And with vocals, it also helps with it. Am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, the opening. I think the same can be said for the first opening. The second opening, when you first hear it, it starts up with this like national theme thing, and you think, oh no, it's gonna be shit. And then after the first 10 seconds, it starts playing this. It actually sounds a lot like the first opening. At this time, there is no dub, but it has been licensed by Funimation, and I want to say there's gonna be a dub in 2 or 3 years. Now, after 25 episodes, the series ended, saying there might be a second season, and it ends pretty openly, so I can put this down for my list, waiting for a second season. along with Excel World and High School of the Dead. But yeah, when this is on DVD, go ahead and buy it. It is that good. But yeah, at this point it's licensed by Funimation, so you can watch it on the site for legal streaming, as well as on Crunchyroll.